What's up guys? I finally deleted things on my camera and now I can film a little bit more. It has been about, I'd say 7 or 8 hours since I started this video and I curled my hair today. So this is day 3 hair and I am going to show you how to use a straightener, and this is my trick on my 3-day hair and how you don't really need to do a whole lot, and it takes about 10 minutes if you have a lot of hair, and I have a lot of hair because I have extensions in right now. So I curled it with the straightener and I brushed it out, and if you want to know how to do this look, then keep on watching. Hello my friends. So I got to my salon and I am basically like the only one here. There's like one light on. It's 9 o'clock in the morning and I had a client at 9:30. I got here at 8:30. Oh, sorry. And I had a cancellation yesterday, so I told her to come in today. She's not coming. So I decided I am just going to film my curling my hair video since I already kind of started. So this is my day 3 hair. I'm going to do a video like fresh out the shower type of curl, but I kind of go 4 to 6 days if I can without washing my hair. I know it's kind of gross, but I have kind of like a dry scalp. I don't really touch it that much unless it's like right here because my bangs are so little, but I try to wash it every 6 days, and if I can I'll do like 7 or 8, so that's my goal. You can see this is where my longest part of my hair is, and the shortest is my bang or the layer right by my chin, and it's also back here too. So I've been like joking that I have like a mullet for the last 3 years and it's growing out because I don't have to style it every single day. I style it every 3 days, if that. Otherwise I'll just braid it, or my schedule will be like style and then braid it when I sleep and then wake up, brush it the next day, do the same thing, add a little bit of dry shampoo. So that's 3 days of not styling, and then the 4th day or the 3rd day like today I'll just be restyling this top layer so that it doesn't look super disconnected, and then 5 and 6 wash it and there I go. Otherwise I'll do like pigtails or like a ponytail, or wrap a scarf in it if I feel like it looks a little bit more greasy. But I love just curling the top layer. I know that sounds like really terrible because my top layer is like the most broken, but I just feel like at least I'm doing that. At least I'm doing just the top and not the whole thing. So I already did this side. I'm going to touch it up a little bit more on the back, but I'm going to show you how I like to touch up my middle of the week hair with my straightener and with my MBR extensions. So if you guys want MBR extensions, then go ahead and click the link in my description or my bio and you can get your full mermaid hair too, and you can help your hair grow as well. So here we go. Let me go ahead and grab my straightener. So this is the GHD Platinum straightener. It's like the, I think it was like a tropical, I don't know, type of edition, but I love the colors on it. But I like it. It's really fun. So I always tell my clients to take sections as big as the tool that you are using. So this is about 1 inch. So take about, we're gonna start almost in the back. So I like to take a little bit of my extension piece. You see that like little wispy hair down here? With my hair, it's just like a textured cut layer in my extensions to kind of blend it. I'm just gonna twist. Don't like go super hard. Don't like press down with your straightener on your hair. Just kind of like barely close it when you start, just so that you don't have that disgusting line or that crease when you start to bend. So very effortlessly get it like that. You can see it's like wrapped around. Barely hold it, and then slowly hold the end and pull down towards your feet, like that. And I like to twist it the way that I went, so I went backwards and I twisted it back. Do you see how it's twisted? It's not super curly, and then that kind of locks it, so that's straighter, and then just let go of it. Don't touch it. Not touching it is gonna set the curl, and it's gonna help it cool. So I'm gonna grab a little bit thicker of a section because the first section is a little puny one. So same thing, lightly press it and twist backwards. You're gonna like feel your wrist, learn how to do this, and then just hold the end and pull down towards your toes. So that end came out, and that's fine because I like the look of it being more like, I don't want to say straight, I'm gonna kind of like bend that, but just a little bit of a twist than like a curl. And then I'm grabbing another section right next to it, and I also tell my clients, like, this is like an inch section this way, but oops, I'm gonna grab that hair because I want this to blend with it. My hair, the extension hair. My hair, the extension hair. Secrets. But this is like a triangle. Like, it's not just a vertical section. Like, you don't want to just grab like vertical rectangles all throughout your head. You want to kind of grab little triangles so that when it falls, it's more like brick-laid or staggered than right on top of each other, and then you don't have your curls being like super like bouncy layers. You just have it, you have more waves. Let me pull that up a little bit because it's a little bit too straight. So with this one, my bangs are too little, leave them out, and lightly pull down. Same thing. Lightly pull down. I don't want these super curly, so just a little bit of wave. With that said, I'm going to do some of the back pieces. So with that, I just kind of like feel wherever my hair would separate. I know that sounds weird, but I'll show you in a second. It's like where my cowlick bends. So with this, your arms are going to just go, I open and close it if I can't slide it. If you can't just gracefully go like this, just kind of like, so you get every part of the piece of hair that you're holding, but you're not kinking it. Just like when you start the barrel and you start to roll it, you're gonna do that same kind of like barely opening it, that kind of motion. Twist it with it closed, you don't close it all the way, and then up and close all the way down. All the way down while you're holding it. Reinforce the curl. See, it's a little bit more bouncy. I don't like that. So now it's a little softer. See it? So fun. A little bit more in the back, and then I'm gonna do one. Do you see this? Get a little bit straighter. I'm just like feeling it. So I want to go like right here. And that's a little bit straighter right here, so I don't like that. I'm just going to take it lightly, hold it closed, open, close, all the way down. My phone's vibrating. I want a little bit more bouncy layers in the back because I have like no hair of my own back there. It's very short and my extensions are a lot longer, so I need them to be a little bit more curled. This piece is really straight underneath though, so I'm kind of lying when I said I'm just trying the top. Just pull it all the way down, just get a little bit of bend in the middle. See that? It's like not too much of a curl at the top one. Because they all cool. And bring it in the front. I already kind of did it with this side. But you just want to break up the curls any way you like them. Let me see about this side. I can still feel it's like a little hot, but that's okay. I kind of like it better when it dies. And then these pieces inside are flipping in. So I'm going to take them in the middle wherever they are. Like I said, this is my real hair, so extensions, real hair. Your hair is this long on the bottom, but it's, like I said, right here on the top. So I'm going to take the part that is in the middle of what was super thick, just so that it's not like the side is short and then you still have that piece. You're gonna have like that piece that's long, and then this piece that we're gonna touch and curl, and then the piece that's next to it again, it's gonna break up that line that we have underneath. Don't burn yourself. Take your curling iron or your straightener or your curling iron, you can do that too, and right almost about an inch away from your scalp or your root, just bend and pull down. Like, don't touch the ends at all, but in the middle, just bend and pull, and take a piece right next to it, more fine of a piece, thinner piece, and do the same thing. See that? And then you can't really tell that there's a line of your hair, your actual hair. Some people like to braid it under, some people like to bobby pin it, some people just leave it alone and tuck it under whenever they take photos, but I think that this works a little bit better. And I don't like to cut it either, because you're wanting your hair to grow out. I don't want to texture it too much. Same thing, just pull it down. This music is crazy. What is it? Oh, Instagram. Felt like I was in a video game. If you see any pieces you don't like this one's like a little bit more straight. Doesn't look like I don't like it at all. So just kind of bend a little bit of a wave in it. Half curl. Just rotate your wrist. You don't want to like go like this with your wrist at all. So if you need to, you can always just like do that if you have super long hair. But whatever way you need to go, the curve should be going that way. If you're twisting it, you need to redo it, move your wrist and do it. Don't kink your arm like that. But yeah, that's basically it. And I'm just gonna shake it out, and then in a couple hours, it looks super wavy and super beachy. And I can go another 2 days without touching it again. And like I said, when I go to sleep, I just put it in a braid, and then the ends like reform, and the underneath this part, see, has a little bit of a wave to it from my braid. And then there's a couple of the pieces that I like recurled in there. So super easy. Like I said, it's making me not touch my hair as often, and like I'm probably gonna put a little bit of dry shampoo in it later today or tomorrow morning. But other than that, super easy. I feel like people think that having extensions is super difficult. It's not super difficult to have extensions at all. I just feel like it makes your life easier. Like if I felt like I didn't want to do my hair today and I didn't want to take 10 minutes to grab my straightener, I would literally just wake up and go like this. Make sure my cowlick wasn't showing too much, and put my hair to the side and work like this. And just make sure that that line we were talking about isn't really showing, like that. Or just do like a low braid, or just like, honestly, you can like twist your ponytail and just like put a thing right here. Looks perfect. And if you don't know how to do it, isn't it all cute? These things are amazing. Like, it's super easy. But this video is not about ponytails. This video is about curling on the 3rd day. So if you like this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. If you thought it was helpful, then go ahead and like and subscribe. I just want to make more videos, and like I said, this channel is basically for fun, and I guess it's like a little bit more informative, because I'm going to be sending my clients here to watch these videos. If you have any questions, you're going to be watching these videos. So like I said, I hope you like it. I'm going to give myself a little bit more oomph today, because this is not very fun. There we go.